Wednesday's child is full of woe. Wednesday's child is sad, I know. But a Wednesday's child who's tried this beer forgets their woes and fills with cheer. Hello, Shane Swindles, founder, Cheshire Brew House, Congleton, Cheshire. Another little InfoVert from an Introvert. And we've got this great beer, Lille Lordag, Little Saturday. A beer that's all about Wednesday. It's Wednesday today, hence Lille Lordag. And it's very, very hot this week. Had a few thunderstorms, but it's hot. I need something that's great cold, easy in a glass, and I think this is a perfect thing. So Lille Lordag, Little Saturday. What's Little Saturday? Scandinavia. If you have a cheeky couple with friends on a Wednesday, it's called Little Saturday because you're having a mini Saturday. Hence Lille Lordag, Little Saturday. Modern farmhouse Norwegian ale. Kveik. Kveik is a very special thing. It's a type of yeast, ancient type of yeast, family of several of them, mostly in Norway, and they've survived hundreds of years through farmhouse brewing, which was in most of Europe hundreds of years ago. Everywhere was farmhouse brewing, small batch brewing, done by ordinary people in farmhouses with no real knowledge of brewing, but they knew methods to make a beer, same again and again and again, and they knew how to keep yeast. And Kveik yeast is quite unique. It's an ancient thing, it's a thing in the past, and it's a very different beast to work with than a standard brewer's yeast domesticated variety that we use in the breweries today, but it makes great beer. So Lille Lordag, a little bit more about the history of it. Why have we made a Kveik? Well, this beer is made with rare heritage heirloom Landrace Nottingham long ear barley malt. So Nottingham long ear is a heritage variety, a barley and heirloom variety, which was originally only really grown around the Nottingham Derby area as far as we know. It's a landrace variety, and there was a test plot grown of it at the John Innes Institute down in Norfolk last year, and we were offered the chance to brew with it, so we got half a ton. And the SP that we were given was that here's the malt, but it's not malted very well. It could be very difficult to make a good beer with it, but we'll give it you, let you experiment, see what you can do. And so I sat on it for a short period of time thinking, how can we make a really good quality beer with a barley malt, which is going to be very difficult to deal with in the brew house, considering we have got quite a limited range of what we can do in our brewery, because we're only single infusion mashing. We're very traditional, very much like the old farmhouse brewers, a little bit more technology, but in essence what we do is what people have been doing for hundreds of years to make beer in our brewery. Whereas a farmhouse brewery would make about 150 litres, we make about 1,500. So like a rock band, we turned it up to 10, and with farmhouse brewing at 10. Anyway, so Lille Lordag, it's made with Nottingham long ear, so we use a Kveik. Kveiks made in farmhouses were always made from malt that the farmers had malted themselves. Malting's quite an exact science, quite a difficult science. So I made the decision that if Kveik has evolved over the years, dealing with barleys which aren't very well modified and aren't great, then Kveik yeast could be the perfect thing to deal with Nottingham long ear, which hadn't performed very well in the maltings. And I'm very glad that we did, because the resulting beer that we made is just superb. I couldn't be happier with the results, and you know, we need more people to try this beer just to experience what you know, what can be done with something a little bit different. So we used Kveik which comes from the Voss region of Norway. Voss Kveik gives you an orangey profile, quite a pronounced orange flavour. It's not totally in your face like a chocolate orange, but it's quite subtle, but it's there, definitely an orangey flavour. It gives you a very clean beer. So this beer is very much like a bock in mouthfeel, so it's like a strong lager, very low IBU, it's about 16 IBU, so there's not a great deal of bittering hop in here, because Kveiks historically were never really hop forward beers because they didn't have a great deal of hops, just use a small amount for antibacterial purposes. Most Kveiks about 7 IBU from what I can gather, and so we amped it up a little bit, but not a great deal. 16-17 is about the same bitterness as Coors Light, so very low bitterness, but it's got a mouthfeel of a bock. It's got a lovely orangey profile from the Voss Kveik, and we used an amount of crystal hops from US crystal hops, which give you a lovely tangerine flavour, and that they're subtle, quite a noble hop, similar to a German hop profile, so the perfect sort of thing to go with a lagery style beer. So stick this in the fridge, get it really cold, and when it's absolutely sweltering, this is the boy to quench one's thirst. So we'll pour it and we'll have a look. Some nice Cheshire Brewhouse glasses. These will be available soon. Some of them are available in our signature sets already. And as you'll see, lovely carbonation, hazy, nice orangey flavour, a bit juicy in look, and lovely white foam which stays all the way down the glass. Really happy with this beer. Aroma wise, you get a little bit of spice, you get the orange definitely there, quite pithy with a TH. Got lovely carbonation, dances on the tongue, the orange is there, but the mouthfeel, low bitterness, very lager-like, really great cold, and just, you need to try this, you need to try it. The wonders of the talkie pictures, we can tell you about the beer and information and the story behind why we made it, and through the wonders of the internet, you can go to our website www.cheshirebrewhouse.co.uk. Use those keys on your keyboard or the keyboard on your phone, use your thumb. www.cheshirebrewhouse.co.uk. Look in our can section and you will find Lille Lordag, Little Saturday. You're going to get this. You're going to get something really refreshing. You're going to get something really different. A fair, pretty much guarantee, fairly sure, 90% sure, you will not find another beer in the world made with long-eared Nottingham barley. So, what are you waiting for? www.cheshirebrewhouse.co.uk. Lille Lordag. Get some Kveik in your life, and make that Wednesday's child woe go away and put a smile on your face. Thanks for listening. Till next time, goodbye.